Did you know that losing strength in your legs after 50 isn't just normal aging? It's often a sign of something much more significant happening within your body. Perhaps you've noticed stairs feel tougher, your thighs seem thinner, or balancing isn't as effortless as it once was. You're far from alone, and it's certainly not your fault. What you're experiencing is known as sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that comes with age. And if left unaddressed, sarcopenia doesn't just advance. It thrives on inactivity, progressively weakening your muscles, restricting your mobility, and sharply increasing your risk of falls, fractures, and ultimately, losing your independence. But here's the crucial fact almost no one tells you. You can reverse it, and you don't even need weights or a gym. That's precisely why, in this video, I'll reveal how to reclaim leg strength after 50 using just 3 simple exercises. These are specifically designed for older adults like you, easily performed at home without straining your joints or requiring any expensive equipment. If you're ready to shed that feeling of weakness and start moving with newfound safety and confidence, this video could truly transform your journey. Exercise 1. The traditional squat around age 50. Many people begin to notice a quiet yet profound shift in their bodies. Climbing stairs becomes a challenge. Standing up from a chair demands more effort. Legs that once felt solid now feel shaky or unstable. What few realize is that this isn't an unavoidable part of aging. It's a clear indicator of sarcopenia, the progressive decline of muscle mass and strength linked to age. Among the first muscle groups to be impacted are the quadriceps and glutes, essential powerhouses for mobility, balance, and maintaining your independence. In this context, the traditional squat stands out as an incredibly potent and accessible exercise. It can help reverse much of this deterioration without requiring specialized machines or a gym membership. This exercise performed solely with your body weight powerfully engages your lower body muscles without putting undue stress on your joints, making it a safe and highly effective choice for older adults, even those with existing knee or hip discomfort. Regularly performing squats helps rebuild crucial muscle mass, boosts your functional endurance for daily tasks, and reawakens muscle groups that may have become dormant after years of inactivity. For older adults, where the risk of falls and loss of autonomy is a real concern, this type of exercise can be the deciding factor between relying on a cane or enjoying true freedom of movement. Moreover, squats aren't just for your lower body. They also fortify your core, enhance posture, and stimulate neuromuscular coordination, vital components for sustaining a high quality of life. In an era where many seek quick fixes through supplements or pricey gadgets, returning to foundational, functional movements like squats means giving your body precisely what it needs to remain strong, agile, and self-sufficient. The effectiveness of the traditional squat for older adults is extensively supported by scientific research. Studies published in reputable journals like the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research have demonstrated that squat training programs significantly improve leg strength, dynamic balance, and overall functional capacity in individuals over 60. A clinical study involving adults aged 65 to 80 revealed that participants who performed simple squats for 12 weeks increased their muscle mass by a remarkable 8% and reduced their time to rise from a chair by nearly 30%. This directly translates to greater independence in their daily routines. These findings are even more critical when considering that, according to the WHO, 1 in 3 people over 65 experiences at least one fall per year, many of which are directly attributable to leg weakness. From a physiological perspective, squats activate a vast number of muscle fibers in the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and calves, triggering a beneficial hormonal response throughout the body. This stimulation promotes the production of IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor, and growth hormone, both of which are fundamental for muscle regeneration. As a closed kinetic chain exercise, squats also provide critical bone stimulation to the hips and spine, helping to ward off osteoporosis, a condition often seen alongside sarcopenia in later life. Additionally, consistent squatting improves your basal metabolism, leading to better weight management, reduced insulin resistance, and enhanced cardiovascular health. All these benefits can be achieved without leaving your home, without high-impact joint stress, and without expensive training programs. But there's more. To ensure this exercise is both safe and maximally effective, it's crucial to master the proper technique and adapt it to your current physical capabilities. Begin standing with your feet about shoulder width apart, keeping your torso upright and your core engaged. Initiate the movement by bending at your hips and knees, as if lowering yourself onto an invisible chair. Keep your weight centered on your heels. Ensure your knees stay aligned with your feet, never extending past your toes, and descend only as far as you feel comfortable. There's no need to go all the way down to reap the benefits. Then, slowly push back up by contracting your glutes. For those just starting, an excellent option is the assisted squat using a chair placed behind you, lightly touching it as you descend. This offers stability, boosts confidence, and enhances safety, especially if you're concerned about losing balance. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, 3 times a week. If you can't complete a full set at first, don't worry. Every attempt contributes. Consistency is truly what matters most. As your strength improves, you can gradually increase repetitions or add light resistance, such as a resistance band or a small backpack. Remember to maintain steady breathing throughout the exercise and perform the movement with controlled precision, avoiding any rushing or bouncing. If you experience pain in your knees or lower back, adjust your range of motion and consider consulting a physical therapist. With consistent practice, this exercise can restore your functional strength, confidence, and the ability to perform daily activities with full independence. Exercise 2. Standing heel raises. Standing heel raises are a wonderfully simple, yet profoundly effective exercise. They specifically target the calf muscles, the gastrocnemius and soleus, along with the tendons and joints of the ankle. This exercise allows you to reconnect with your fundamental base of support, strengthening not only the muscles but also your proprioception, which is your body's awareness of its position in space. As we age, this vital ability, along with balance and coordination, tends to decline. That's why this exercise is particularly beneficial for older adults, helping to restore walking stability, prevent stumbles, and improve safety with every step. Your calf muscles perform essential biomechanical roles. They absorb impact, propel your body forward during walking, and stabilize your ankles. However, after age 50, muscle mass in this area can diminish rapidly if not regularly stimulated through exercise. This weakening impairs your gait mechanics, making your steps less stable and significantly increasing your risk of falls. According to a study published in Gait and Posture, older adults with weaker calf strength are up to 3 times more likely to fall than those who consistently train this area. Heel raises, by strengthening this crucial zone, not only reduce the risk of accidents, but also improve overall postural alignment. Weak calves can alter how body weight is distributed, leading to strain on the knees, hips, and lower back. For these reasons, training your calves regularly is paramount for maintaining a firm, stable, and safe gait at any age. The importance of strengthening the calves in adulthood extends beyond just functional benefits. It also has significant metabolic and circulatory advantages. These muscle structures act as a venous pump, helping to return blood from your lower body back to the heart. When they are weak or inactive, this venous return becomes more challenging, potentially contributing to swelling, chronic leg fatigue, varicose veins, and even deep vein thrombosis. Studies published in The Lancet and the Journal of Vascular Research indicate that ankle flexion extension exercises, such as heel raises, significantly boost venous return and peripheral circulation, especially in sedentary individuals or those with limited mobility. From a neuromuscular standpoint, heel raises also stimulate the activation of the soleus, a deep muscle that is more engaged during slow, sustained movements. This muscle is critical for ankle stability and maintaining posture during prolonged standing, meaning your ability to remain upright without losing balance. As we age, this capacity to stand for extended periods without fatigue often diminishes, but it can be effectively restored with targeted training. Furthermore, by strengthening your calf muscles, you also protect your ankle joint, improve intermuscular coordination of the leg, and optimize gait biomechanics, thereby reducing strain on other areas like the knees. In essence, this simple exercise represents one of the most effective ways to enhance the overall functionality of the legs in older adults, with minimal injury risk and immense benefits. Performing standing heel raises correctly is key to unlocking all their advantages. Start by standing with your feet hip-width apart and gently support yourself on the back of a chair or against a wall if you need extra stability. From this position, engage your core and slowly lift both heels off the ground, aiming to rise as high as possible onto the balls of your feet. Hold this elevated position for 2 seconds, actively feeling the contraction in your calves. Then slowly lower your heels back down until they touch the ground. This movement, while seemingly straightforward, demands control and focused attention. To begin, perform 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions, 3 times per week. As your calves become stronger, you can increase the repetitions or add more challenge, for example, by performing raises on one leg or holding a light dumbbell. If your balance permits, try a few repetitions without support to further challenge your stability. It's crucial to maintain steady breathing throughout the exercise and avoid locking your knees. In as little as 4 weeks, many individuals report significant improvements in their walking, reduced leg fatigue, and a greater sense of firmness when standing or climbing stairs. Exercise 3. The step up. The step up is truly one of the simplest and most functional exercises you can do, and simultaneously, one of the most effective for boosting mobility and strength in older adults. Its power stems from the fact that it perfectly mimics a daily movement. Climbing stairs, something most people do without a second thought until it becomes difficult. If you've ever felt a lack of strength lifting your leg, or lost your balance when stepping up, or needed to grip a handrail tightly, you're likely experiencing a decline in functional strength within your lower body muscles. This exercise specifically targets the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and core, essential muscle groups for supporting and moving your body efficiently. Furthermore, because it focuses on one side of the body at a time, it significantly improves balance, coordination, and lateral stability, all of which are fundamental for preventing falls. Unlike many exercises that demand machines, weights, or cushioned surfaces, the step-up can be done conveniently at home using a simple, sturdy platform, a step, or a low stair. It's perfect for older adults because it allows for progressive functional training. In other words, you can begin with a lower height and gradually increase it as your strength returns. This exercise not only strengthens but also enhances the crucial neuromuscular connection between your brain and legs, facilitating quicker and more coordinated responses when walking or changing direction. Put simply, it prepares you for real-life situations where every movement counts, like stepping onto a bus, crossing a street with agility, or confidently standing up after sitting down. Science strongly supports the use of the step-up as a key tool for improving functional mobility in older adults. According to a study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, older adults who practice this exercise 3 times per week for 8 weeks experience significant improvements in leg strength, both static and dynamic balance, and reported feeling much safer while navigating their environment. Another controlled clinical trial published in Archives of Gerontology and Geriatrics concluded that incorporating step-ups into exercise routines reduced the time needed to perform the timed up and go test, a critical measure of mobility and fall risk in sedentary older adults. This means participants improved not only their strength but also their speed, stability, and overall confidence in movement. From a biomechanical perspective, the step-up activates a chain of muscles that are often not fully engaged by other exercises. By pushing your body upward against gravity, there's a high recruitment of type 2 muscle fibers. These are responsible for fast and powerful movements and are typically the first to atrophy with age. Additionally, this exercise strengthens the gluteus medius, a vital muscle for stabilizing the pelvis during walking. When this muscle is weak, compensatory movements increase, raising the risk of falls. Similarly, actively engaging your core to maintain balance and an upright posture during the step-up improves overall body alignment and protects your spine. To perform the step-up safely, choose a firm, non-slip platform that is between 6 and 12 inches high, depending on your current fitness level. Start by standing with your torso upright and core engaged. Place your right foot completely flat on the step, ensuring your entire sole is supported. Then, push your body upward by pressing through the heel of that leg, bringing your left foot up to join both feet on the step. Next, step down with your left foot first, followed by your right. Returning to your starting position, alternate legs with each repetition to work both sides equally. Perform 2 or 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions per leg, allowing for rest between sets. As you gain strength, you can increase the step height or add light resistance, such as a small backpack. It's essential to maintain control of the movement at all times, avoiding reliance on momentum or bouncing. If you initially find it challenging to maintain your balance, lightly support yourself on a wall or a fixed bar. You can also start with a partial step-up where you don't bring both feet onto the step. Simply step up with one leg and then immediately step back down. This gentler version is perfect for beginners or those with limited mobility. The most important factor is consistency. Practicing this exercise regularly can lead to noticeable improvements in just a few weeks. Many older adults who integrate this movement into their daily routine report greater stability when walking, increased energy in their legs, and a renewed sense of confidence. Starting around age 50, individuals often begin to experience a progressive loss of muscle mass and strength, a natural process known as sarcopenia. This condition particularly impacts the thighs, calves, glutes, and core stabilizing muscles, all of which are essential for daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, or simply getting up from a chair. The exercises presented here are specifically designed to activate, strengthen, and preserve these critical muscle groups, utilizing only body weight and functional movements that directly simulate everyday actions. Research in exercise physiology consistently shows that aging muscles respond positively to progressive resistance training, even in sedentary older adults, provided it's done with proper technique, controlled intensity, and regularity. One of the key factors in the effectiveness of this routine is that it requires no specialized equipment or external loads, which significantly reduces the risk of injury. Studies published in journals such as the American Journal of Physiology confirm that even low-impact but focused exercises like unweighted squats, hill raises, and step-ups can generate sufficient stimulus to boost muscle protein synthesis, enhance bone density, and improve neuromuscular function. Furthermore, by performing these exercises slowly and with control, there is greater recruitment of type 2 muscle fibers, the most powerful fibers, and the ones most lost with age, thereby improving functional power and your ability to react to stumbles or sudden movements. One of the most detrimental myths surrounding exercise in older adults is the idea that extensive time, expensive equipment, or constant supervision is needed to achieve results. In reality, consistency and the quality of your movement are far more crucial than sheer quantity or extreme intensity. Dedicating just 5 to 10 minutes a day to this simple routine can initiate progressive neuromuscular adaptation, strengthening your muscles and improving coordination without overloading your joints. This is the core principle of this approach, respecting the pace of the aging body, allowing it to adapt gradually without subjecting it to excessive strain. The plan is straightforward yet scientifically proven. Perform these 3 functional exercises daily for at least 4 weeks. Start with a manageable number of repetitions, for instance, 6 to 8 per side, and gradually increase them as your body responds. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, and the American College of Sports Medicine, even this minimal level of exercise can improve balance, stability, functional strength, and reduce the risk of falls by over 30% in older adults. Listening to your body is absolutely essential. If you feel muscle tension without joint pain, you're on the right track. If a joint hurts, adjust your technique or reduce the amount. Remember, the goal isn't to compete. It's to gain confidence and autonomy with each passing day. The transformation brought about by these exercises is not just muscular. It's also profoundly functional, emotional, and postural. After only a few weeks, many older adults notice that climbing stairs no longer exhausts them, that they get out of bed or up from a chair with greater firmness, and that they walk with a more upright and confident posture. This has a clear physiological explanation. By strengthening the legs and core, body alignment improves, the load on the knees and hips is reduced, and trunk stability is regained, all of which positively impacts your entire musculoskeletal system. Additionally, strengthening the ankles and calves significantly enhances your sense of balance, directly helping to prevent falls, one of the primary causes of fractures and loss of independence in older age. Beyond the physical benefits, these improvements spark a deep emotional transformation. Gaining strength means gaining confidence. Each completed repetition, each step climbed with less effort, each moment you stand up without support becomes a small victory that renews your self-esteem and serves as a powerful reminder that you can still improve no matter your age. You don't need to be an athlete or train like one. You simply need intention, consistency, and the right exercises. With this plan, you won't just improve your muscular strength, you'll start to feel young again, capable, and truly in control of your body. Because moving freely is not a luxury. It's a fundamental right. And reclaiming that right is now firmly within your grasp. Now that you understand the immense impact these exercises can have on your strength, stability, and overall quality of life, it's time to take action. If this video has been helpful to you and you believe it could truly mark a turning point in your well-being, please give it a like. Your support motivates us to continue creating valuable content for you and for others facing similar challenges. subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with our upcoming routines, tips, and tools designed specifically for older adults. And if you've stayed with us this far and are truly committed to your health journey, leave a comment below with the words "Strong Legs After 50." We want to know you're on this path of transformation with us. Your body and your health will sincerely thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.